All right, so for this part of the review, we're going to go over slides 16 through 19. So for this problem that's in the security room, it says R is the bisector. Remember that bisector is the one that cuts it into two equal sections. So I'm going to draw R, and because it's the bisector, it is equal on both sides. And it's the bisector of QS, so I'm going to label this QS. Then we have Q, R is 22, and RS is 6x minus 2. So we need to determine the value of y. Because they're congruent, then that means that their measurements are equal. So we can say QR is equal to RS. So 22 is equal to 6x minus 2. And then we can solve for x that way. 24 is 6x divided by 6, and x is equal to. Okay, now let's look at the reactor. It tells us that triangle, notice how we have a triangle, so it's not talking about the angles, it's talking about the triangle, is an equilateral, meaning that all sides are congruent. What are the measurements of angle E, F, and G? So if all of these sides are congruent, if you remember, if it's equilateral, then that means it's also equiangular. And because all angles are equal, we get 180 divided by 3 equal angles, and we get 60 degrees for each. So this one is 60 degrees, this one is 60, and this one is 60. What is the value of x if the angle of G is 10? Angle G is also going to be equal to 10x. So that's our equation there. 10x is equal to 60 divided by 10. X is equal to 6. Let's look at the problem in the comms. What's the measurement of angle 8? Well, let's look at angle 3. This one is 145 degrees. Now the relationship between angle 3 and the measurement that they want, there's really no relationship right now, but there is a relationship between angle 3 and angle 6. Angle 3 and 6 are supplementary. So remember, if it's supplementary, that means it's equal to 180 degrees because these are angles. All right, so the question in the comms says angle 3 is 145 degrees, and the measurement of angle 8 is the one that we're looking for. Now, just right off the bat, angle 3 and angle 8 don't have a relationship that we can just say it is a certain degree measure. There are many ways that we can approach this problem. The way that I see it is that I know that angle 8 and angle 6 are vertical angles. And if they're vertical angles, that means that they're exactly the same measurement. Now, if I look at the relationship between angle 3 and angle 6, so angle 3 and angle 6, they're on the same side of the transversal, so same side of the transversal, and they're both on the interior. So remember, if they're on the same side, that means they are supplementary, and that just means that when we add them, we get 180 degrees, or the sum is 180 degrees. So if these two are supplementary, then I can say angle 3 is 145 degrees, and then if we add angle 6, I'm going to call angle 6 x, so I'm going to call this one x, is equal to 180. So if we subtract 145, we get 35. So that means x is 35, and if your angle 6, which is 35 degrees, is vertical angles with angle 8, then that means angle 8 is equal to angle 6. And if angle 6 is 35 degrees, that means that is also the measurement of angle 8. So angle 8 is 35 degrees. Okay, let's look at the cafeteria. We want to find the value of x. They're giving us this angle, and they're giving us this angle. Now, if they're giving us both angles, we want to see what the relationship is between these two. They're on the same side of the transversal, but one's on the exterior and one's on the interior. So it's not same side interior or same side exterior. Here we can say that they are corresponding angles. Remember, means same side or same. So it's corresponding angles, and we know corresponding angles are congruent. So if they're congruent, then that means that we can say 2x plus 20 is equal to 3x minus 10. And then we solve for x. So I'm going to subtract 2x from both sides, get x minus 10. We add 10, and we get x is equal to 30. So we go back to the question, and it's just asking us to find the value of x, and we did. X is 30.